Even if you steal the device, it won't do you any good.
Then I'll train as well.
Before you start training, could you first update the recreation?
Oh yeah, you wanted me to recreate the device that was used in the performance? First, let's return to the during the show scene. Next, I'll input the information of the device on the well. Now we can recreate this device Simon made. Beep boop beep beep.
So this is a device that Mr. Keys used. Cool beans.
Simon sure is gutsier than he looks, using the falling weights as the force to launch himself during his performance.
Indeed, he would have to drop enough weights to exceed his own body weight in order to provide the strength needed to pull him off the stage.
Simon must have practiced a lot for this.
Alright, I think we need more logic now. Let's put down the weights and strength to be pulled. Let's do that. See if we break anything.
Huh? Isn't it strange?
What's wrong, pal? Haven't you noticed, Detective? What's strange about the weight is... the weight itself. It's not heavy enough. In order to pull up Mr. Key's body weight. You're right, sir! But where did the rest of the weights disappear to? Looks like it's time to use my 7 secret weapons, sir! If necessary, I'll let the detective know. Nope, we still have more logic to do. Alright, a steak and possibly the missing apples? The apples in the crate were probably eaten by a steak.
But it's strange. I remember leaving the crate out of reach from a steak's nose.
Are you certain?
Yes, the crate was still full of apples on the night before the show.
Then the cart was moved to where her nose could reach it. With that many apples, it could not have been moved by the wind. Most likely, the crate was moved by a person. Oh, baby. Prior to the show, the cart's position was already changed and the apples were all eaten. This appears to be the correct information. Please update the simulation parameters, Kay.
Alright, I'll use the new info to recreate the scene. Using the info we got from Regina, I'll recreate the scene with the cart in the actual place. Recreation complete!
Huh. More logic! Alright, not heavy enough in metal detector! Detective Gumshoe, it's time for your secret weapon. Yes, sir! I was hoping for the metal detector. Well, I don't get many chances to use this one. Before we begin the search, let me go over how to use the metal detector, sir. This metal detector uses sound. And this meter to let you know how close you are to a metal object. When you get closer to a metal object, the metal detector will have a bigger reaction like this. When you get the biggest reaction, give me the order to examine that spot, sir. Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. Now, let's see what we've got. Oh, it's just the metal fence. That's basically how you search for metal objects. Just give me the instructions on where you want to search, sir. Okay. Wait, walking. Hey, I get to control Gumshoe. That's kind of cool. Whoa! What the hell? Okay, that's a really strange place. Yeah! There's a reaction here too, sir! Let's check it out. Huh? Found these in the clumps of grass here, sir. These are the weights used for that hoisting device. Were these intentionally hidden? There's 4 of them in all, sir!
That many weights would be enough to lift Simon!
The other weights that were used in the device were hidden. Why were they hidden over here, though? Question. See? I'm really earning my keep today, aren't I, sir? Hey!
The alligator!
That scared me, pal! Huh? What's the matter, detective? It looks like the metal detector is reacting to this alligator.
Really? Why?
Are you sure it isn't still just reacting to the weights? It's different reaction, sir. It's definitely coming from the alligator. It's gone. Sorry, case thing.
Looks like it's scared of us. Huh, I don't think so, Kay. Huh? If anything, I think Allie looks a little under the weather.
Allie. I suppose that was what Warden Roland, called it.
Any of the food that the warden gave her yesterday. I think she might have eaten something bad.
So I guess the metal detector could be reacting to whatever that alligator ate.
Oh, maybe she ate one of the weights.
I doubt that even an alligator can ingest a 33-pound weight. But what could the metal detector be reacting to? And regardless, why were these weights hidden? Huh. Maybe we should take another look at the device on the well. Okay, I'd like you to recreate the after the show scene again.
All right, leave it to me. Beep, beep, boop, beep.
Alright, and that's not walking. This is walking. Alright, let's check out the well. Alright, let's go look at the rope and deduce something here. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold? Yes, well, first of all, I noticed there was only one set of rope. This recreation and the device we saw earlier, there is a major discrepancy. One of the ropes is missing.
You're right!
Without it, the device won't work.
Wonder what happened to it.
Where did the missing rope disappear to? It's possible that we hold the piece of evidence that shows where the rope went.
Eh?
Which piece of evidence shows where the missing rope went? Gee, I don't know. Oh shit, no, not my badge! Does that show where the missing rope went, sir? Yes.
So, where's the missing rope?
Mr. Edgeworth, why aren't you saying anything? It seems I was mistaken.
Speaking of ropes, didn't we see one somewhere?
I remember seeing one too, sir.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, which piece of evidence shows where the missing rope went?
Well, not my badge. I didn't mean to pick my badge.
Take that.
This rope. Gosh, the rope we found with the dead body.
Could it be?
Yes, it could be the other piece of rope that was used here.
Then, does that mean...
This rope was attached to the weight. However, the weight was not one of these metal weights. These weights were hidden in the grass and replaced with something else.
If they were replaced, then what was used as the weight?
What was tied to the rope we found in the workroom? We can recall that, and then the answer should be clear. The weight that was dropped in place of the weights that Mr. Keys had prepared was... Ramsey notes. I think it was Knightley. What dropped down the well was none other than Knightley's dead body.
Eh? Mr. Knightley's body was used as the weight!
Yes, the weights were replaced with Knightley's body. Mr. Keys used the device to launch himself off the stage. When the rope that was tied to him was undone and let go, both the body and the rope dropped down the well. Ooh, that's really gruesome. The rope wasn't used to tie up Knightley. It was used to suspend him inside the well. That also explains why the other weights were hidden.
So that no one would find out that the weights were replaced with the body!
Yes, the killer was the one who hid those weights. But Miles, wasn't Knightley boy stabbed in the neck with the murder weapon? If he was suspended in the well, wouldn't there be blood at the bottom of the well? The killer was also aware of that. That's why they used this item. Which item did the killer use in order to leave no traces of blood behind? The bloodstain sheets? Yes, I think the bloodstain sheets. The sheets we found near the body. It was used to wrap up the body. I see. It looks like all the pieces are starting to come together, eh?
But this means that the body definitely came from the well. If that's the case, wouldn't that mean Simon is the killer?
No, that's not necessarily the case.
Eh? But yesterday, George Courtney said...
If Mr. Keyes was the killer, would he have needed to set up such an elaborate device?
I guess you have a point.
Mr. Keyes was only responsible for dropping the body during the show. In other words, it doesn't matter where the real killer was or what they were doing during the show. Until now, this placed the doubt on the people who did not watch the animal show.
It's true. We also suspected Mr. Dogan.
The killer's true intent was to make us think that the murder occurred during the show. In other words, they used a device on the well to create a fake alibi. Miss Barry, do you know when this device on the well was set up?
Let me think. The day before the show. I think it was at night. We all started preparing at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. We finished at around midnight.
The killer replaced the weights with the dead body afterwards. Poor logic. That's still disturbing. Did Dogan know about the device? No, even if he knew about the device, it wouldn't be possible for him to use it. You can't teach a dog to suspend a body in a well. In other words, Dogan is not the killer. And who is the killer? Alright, let's see. Oh, we only have two things left, so let's try that. This cart was moved the night before the show. The body was also switched the night before the show.
I don't think it was just a coincidence.
Keeping that in mind, the question now becomes, why was the cart moved? The cart used to be in front of that door. I can think of one reason why.
Somebody opened that door! Alright, let's hurry up and... the door's locked. Let's ask a guard! Hey, Mr. Guard!
Yes, what is it? That was fast. You there, where's the keys to this door? The warden's in charge of it. I'll get it from her right away. The warden is in charge of the keys here. Without the warden's permission, this door can't be opened.
Thank you very much!
Hello! It's a circuit breaker panel. This must be the breaker room.
On the night before the show, somebody came into this room. I wonder why they would come here.
I don't think anyone would confuse the breaker room with the break room. Unless you're Gumshoe! It was definitely to operate the circuit breakers.
So someone came here to shut off the power to something?
Was there anything that had its power shut off? Yes, there was! What could have had its power shut off by the breaker? Where's the security footage? There we go. Security camera footage had a 3-hour gap.
I see! The circuit breaker for the security camera was tripped!
It's highly possible.
Was this the killer's handiwork?
With the camera down, it'd be easier to move about. The killer would have had a major advantage.
I knew it!
If that's the case, the killer was the person who tripped the breaker. The person in charge of the key to the breaker room is... It couldn't be. Uh-oh.
Deactivating the recreation.
Investigation complete. Oh, thank you for returning my health for that embarrassing presenting evidence. Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, no. God damn it, you two. I am first to the scene, as always. Good morning, Mr. DeVest. What? You? How did you get here before me?
Greetings, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I see you have arrived early.
Or maybe it is you who are late, Judge Courtney. Ouch!
I have many matters which require my attention. I have no time to waste.
Then why are you investigating? You're a fucking judge. Oh, I guess we're out of time now, so I guess we should continue this in the next video. See ya!